You are not emotionally ready for Goodbye June. Christmas is a time for families, not just those still with us, but also to remember those that we've lost. It can be a stressful, intense time, yet is also a time to make memories and perhaps mend bridges. Maybe you'll even watch a new movie together when you're too tired to move after a big Christmas feast. Has just arrived on Netflix and, tempted by the promise of a new movie with Kate Winslet, Timothy Spall and more, decide to watch it. Be warned though, Goodbye June is not your typical Netflix Christmas movie. Such as, say, a rom-com about a woman posing as an elderly man to get hired as a ski resort Santa, only to fall in love with the owner's son. We're not making that up, it's My Secret Santa. Instead, it brings together all those Christmas elements we mentioned, the memories, the grief, the family time, and turns them into a beautifully judged, tender and authentic drama, brought to life by the best cast of the year. Whether it'll be ideal festive viewing is a personal preference, because Goodbye June will make you cry. A lot. Goodbye June starts on an ordinary day as June, Helen Mirren, is making a cup of tea, while her husband Bernie, Timothy Spall, goes to the toilet and their youngest child Connor, Johnny Flynn, who hasn't yet moved out of the family home, has a lie-in. Everything changes when June collapses and is rushed into hospital, leaving Connor to scramble around to gather his sisters. Once they're all at the hospital except for the free-spirited Helen, Toni Collette, who doesn't live in the UK, they're told the devastating news that June's cancer has spread and that she doesn't have long left to live. As her children clash over how best to handle the coming weeks, June takes the lead and decides to stay in hospital, leaving them all to work out just how they're going to cope. Is a movie where you're watching somebody slowly dying while her family struggles to come to terms with their imminent loss. That's not a spoiler, it's in the title, and at no point are you misled into thinking some 11th hour reprieve is coming. It's a movie that will devastate you, even if you haven't experienced a close loss. Fun festive viewing, right? Yet the script by Joe Anders remembers that there's often nothing more British than finding dark humor in tragedy. Goodbye June will make you laugh, whether at June's morbid reactions to her impending death or the actions of her various grandchildren, oblivious to what's going on and just wanting crisps. It's a delicate tonal balance, and one that Kate Winslet, in her directorial debut, manages to stay on the right side of. This is especially the case as the children put on a nativity play for June where, often within the same beat, you're laughing at its ramshackle nature and then crying at somebody's reaction to its monumental significance as the last nativity that June will ever see. Guiding your hand through the heartbreak is a cast that would be a dream for any filmmaker, let alone somebody making their debut feature. If the characters sometimes stray towards cliché, you better believe the person who seems to have it together the most actually doesn't, or the resolution's somewhat obvious. The talented stars avoid stereotypes to deliver believable characters and an authentic familial chemistry. The strength of the cast is highlighted by the fact that it's a relative newcomer who impresses the most. Fizeo Akinade, who you might recognize as Mr. Ajay in Heartstopper, is superb as Nurse Angel, who guides the family into ensuring they have good goodbyes with June. Other characters might get showier moments, such as a heart-wrenching karaoke performance from Bernie or Julia, Winslet and Molly, Andrea Riseborough, airing their differences over a Snickers bar, but it's Nurse Angel who quietly steals the show. He's the calming, warm presence as old feuds bubble to the surface, and will be the character who lingers with you. Cathartic in how openly it confronts death. Its parting message is ultimately a hopeful one, delivered by June, that good memories help you live forever and how families can be pulled closer together, even after the most devastating of losses. We're not saying it'll make the rest of the movie an easier watch in any way, and for some it could be too raw to even contemplate watching at any time of the year, let alone Christmas. But for those willing to open themselves up to it, Goodbye June is worth the trauma. Netflix's latest film, Goodbye June, has sparked discussions among viewers, particularly around its thematic depth that diverges sharply from typical holiday offerings. With a star-studded cast including Kate Winslet, Timothy Spall and Helen Mirren, this poignant drama achieves something much deeper than the usual festive fare. As we embark on the holiday season, the film stands out for its powerful narrative that weaves together elements of grief, family dynamics, and the complexity of love during difficult times. The narrative begins on what appears to be an ordinary day for June, Helen Mirren, who is busily preparing a cup of tea at home. The tranquility is soon shattered when she suddenly collapses and requires immediate hospitalization. As she is whisked away, her youngest child Connor, Johnny Flynn, still living at home, scrambles to contact his sisters. The family dynamic becomes a central focus as they gather at the hospital, anxiously awaiting information about their mother's condition. Within hours of gathering, the shocking news arrives. June's cancer has progressed and she does not have much time left. This revelation serves as the catalyst for the drama that unfolds, forcing the family to confront not only the imminent loss of their matriarch but also the tensions and unresolved issues within their own relationships.